then, why was Jesus disappointed in them? I will tell you. But let me first of all begin with how come Jesus was able to calm the storm. Jesus was able to calm the storm simply because he had peace despite the storm. Storm will not respond to any order, any directive from somebody who doesn't have peace. You must have peace in your heart. Peace be still. What you don't have, you can't give. And what brings peace? Confidence. Assurance of victory. That I've overcome this. How many of you here, when you are in secondary school, you have a very good, strong team as football team that in your secondary school, they only beat other secondary school. How many of you here? You don't even know your school. Just tell us anything, you accept. Your school always win. Most of the time, raise up your hand in football. Now, those of you that are in that category, how many of you hear that when they said wanted to meet some team, don't think it's a walkover? How many of you? Very good. How many of you are fans of football? Good. In the house, Liverpool in the house, Liverpool fan was even thinking, okay. Arsenal, okay. Chelsea, wow. Man City, wow. Man United, they are red, FA, okay. How many of you know that when your team is about to make some, in Premier League, there are some teams that they are just there to add 3 points to the big. I think you know that. Arsenal, that boy, people that is taking people to Ido, we don't take that guy. Not take him. But how you to remain outside? Bible says, Arsenal, they will win trophy before Jesus comes. I can assure you. They will win the EPL. Because of our pastor, for Pastor Tolu's sake, before Jesus comes. So last weekend, I think one unknown team. What is the name of that club? So that community, not as big as Giri, where that club come from. Arsenal, security, God, for Jesus come, have mercy. Let us now win. In our mother church, one of our fathers has retired now, Baba Ekpelaye. Baba Ekpelaye, anytime Nigerian wanted to play, he will be praying. Everybody know that. In fact, he will ask pastor. Pray for it. I like Eagle. You know, one area, I'm confessed on this altar. I don't like hiding my weakness. Help me. Only area I'm here to trust God. Why? Because if I'm praying, everybody truth, and he told them, the God now say, okay. When Man United is praying, until they have TDO, I will not have peace. They have 1-0, and that's calling. Those of you who know them, they will have 1 goal pending. Now, what I'm saying is this: there are some clubs when they come out, anytime sit up. Who is this one? That Brentford go and meet Man City. Man City they can score 7 goals if the referee will not. How we support? Greater is he that is in. Greater is he that is in me than the devil in you. Some people are afraid of Satan. And the last time I checked in the Bible, it's under my foot. That there's no mountain. You know. Oh. No. So when you give day to somebody who wants, the day will not be fasting. Tomorrow. My head was saying that, thank God, even if tomorrow comes, tomorrow will not expire until 11:59 p.m. So I woke up. We pray at the altar. I like sharing my challenges at the altar. I did not even share it. I can't remember sharing it. I said, God, I want to pay this money. If I don't pay it, it's on your kingdom. Because this man knows that I am your son. And it's harassing me. Around 11 o'clock, my phone rang. So Senator Swigena, Bayo, I said, sir, are you in Abuja? I said, yes. It was a Saturday. Can we see? I'm bored. I want us to judge about what is happening in the country. When are you coming? I said, now. I wrote it, bro. If there's any area, mommy, I've been trusting God for me. Anytime I'm not going anywhere, I don't bath. Because you always ask me to bath. Morning. I will go to the toilet to watch my mommy say, take your bath now. Abba. I'm not a civil servant. And for God, this is Abuja, not Lagos. Lagos, they have meeting at 4 o'clock. They have people to be on the road at 7 a.m. Otherwise, they will miss the meeting at 4 o'clock. God, don't let me live in Lagos again. Now, I go to this man's house. His wife will prepare good for me. Go something. Go masara. Is there anything called that? And now give me small meat. So we Yoruba, the only thing that the bigger the meat, the better. So you say, whatever your food is ready. I went there. I sat down. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I was praying that they will bring the meat on time before the thing goes cold. He now say, okay, why do you enjoy the food? I say, I've not started. Say, why? I say, I'm waiting for meat. You see, Yoruba people have meat. He said, don't you see meat inside? I said, this is possible. I said, if you give any of my children, they will take. Okay, that is the meat we have here. Oh. What they call suya mentality. So suya not the big. When they big, they cut it. Do you know that when I was going, Tingu said, he sent one of his boys was sleeping upstairs. That is to give me envelope. The guy that brought it was still with me. I opened it because I need money. I hope this one is not dropping 20,000 naira there. I saw 100,000 naira mint. I want to pay 50. Give me 100. Haven't you heard? Our God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above what we may ask or think, according to the power, not in us, not in him, but in us. But until you are conscious of that power, you won't benefit of God. Magic, just the word. Just have faith in his word. Let me go back to the disciples. Why was Jesus disappointed in them? Number one, they had the promise, but they are not conscious of the promise. Let us go to the other side. That is the promise. But they were not conscious of it. Just ask the two of us. No, I don't believe that I have a crowd talking to one. Not like the two of us. When you are sick, you've forgotten the promise that said, I'm the Lord that healed thee. If you will not be sick, he won't be your healer. If God knew that you will not be sick, he won't be your healer. You have been wrong. That means normal. To call God our healer. Yahweh Raphael. Lord that healed us. If God knew that there will not be a time when we were in need, he will not tell us that, but God has supplied all your needs. If there is nothing to be afraid of, He will not ask us to fear not. You need to understand the Bible. I'm trying to raise some army of God that can stand the devil and see the devil and say, devil, I hope you know who you are. You're a defeated foe. Touch me not. They are not conscious of the promise. They couldn't remember the promise. And that is where I already have, thank God, First Lady has stepped out. We only have problem with our mothers and our sisters. Anytime they are celebrating Easter, they say they are the ones that fought Jesus Christ, that first saw Jesus. Do you believe that he will rise up? They never thought. They wanted to go and embalm his body. That is an insult to the promise of God. Many of us, instead of believing that God said he will rise and he will rise, we still go to buy embalm, wanting to rob his body. Hey, what you are doing? When you are struggling, you are running to people. Help. Help by me. Help me. I need to do what? When the Bible says, I do all never leave you nor forsake you. I will never leave you. He said it 5 times. I will never grace. I will never leave you nor forsake you. That's what he said. So it's with you. Psalmist can say that, yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Thou art with me. I live problems. Those are the abalis that are suffering from poverty. In that herbalist house, let me tell you, do you know that I hate chicken for almost 20 years when I left the place? Buy chicken every time. In Gary, who bring them? Those who are looking for a solution. That's another story for another day. And where I'm coming is that my mom taught me native intelligence that when you are in the dark, to meet somebody, don't greet. The one that greets first is the one that is afraid. I heard it. And my mom taught me, if you hear "Wooya" and it's a human voice, it's a human being. No demon can talk like a human being. Yes, ma'am. I held on to that. No? Before I became a child of God, that mentality had been planted. And I grew up in Lagos. The city where everybody is, where the poor before they want to slap you. And once you accepted it, you are going to repair his own. That's where I grew up. I grew up in the city whereby they've not given conductor money their place. I was listening to Pastor Matthew this morning. He was just making reference to Lagos life.